Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to show you everything we have done here in the baby's room. I have a few things that I'm going to add, and then I still have a couple of decisions that I have yet to make. I was pretty sold on them earlier, but then when I was thinking about it, I'm kind of worried about the practicality of it. As I take you around on a tour here at the end, I definitely want your opinion. I'll let you know kind of what that is. Definitely let me know what you think, because now I'm a little torn on it. So we'll have to see whether I add a shelf somewhere in the end. And if I do that later on, I will be sure to show you that in a upcoming video. But for the most part, everything is here. Even the mattress arrived, which I thought wasn't going to get here until next week, and I was going to have to do a really quick filming add-on next week, but I ended up not having to do that. It arrived a full week early. It wasn't supposed to get here till the 25th, and today is the 21st. So I'm very, very excited about that, because that was the last big thing for this room that I was waiting on. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, I just want to say hi. My name is Amanda. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 little boys currently. Our 3rd baby boy is due in June, and obviously this is his nursery. I love all things home and seasonal decorating, as well as homemaking, so if you are into those topics as well, I would love it if you would please consider subscribing to the channel. We are gonna get started. So these are the letter wood pieces that I'm going to use to spell his name above the crib. They are already white, but some of them have a little bit of discoloration, or they're just not even. And so I am going to just paint the fronts just to make sure that they are all even and the colors match and all that kind of stuff, because this one's kind of discolored and this one has some scratches and things like that. So we're gonna do that. I'm sure some of you can put the name together from this, but if you don't, or you want to check and make sure that you're right, definitely stay tuned for the end of the video when I go through the whole, do the little tour of the nursery, and then you'll be able to, you know, check and see if you're right. Nursery, I'm going to be putting up some wall art. I've already put all the nails up. My second son is in his room next door sleeping for nap, so I didn't want to be banging nails into the wall while he was sleeping. So we're going to go ahead and put up some wall decor, and then I will show you a little bit around the room. The mattress is sitting on the floor right next to me. It's a infant to toddler mattress. It came in a box, so it was a little bit smushed. So it is filling itself back out, and we'll put that in as well. That was the biggest thing that I was waiting on. It came a week early, so I'm very excited about that. I have a couple things that I'm still kind of hemming and hawing on. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I'll get your guys' opinion. So it's not gonna be completely done, but most of it will be finished today. And then I will kind of take you on a quick tour of the room and talk to you about all the things that I got. looks like when you first come in. We have a nice big window that faces out east, so this room actually gets quite a lot of light during the daytime. And it looks pretty empty right now, and that's probably because it is. But we are going to start over here. Baby's name is Casey, like I've mentioned. My husband and I had it narrowed down to Casey and Hunter, but you know, when we found out that the baby was a boy, I just felt like Casey was supposed to be his name, so we went with that. We liked both, but Casey just felt right, so that's what we are going to name the baby. All the furniture in this room is furniture that we used with our 3-year-old when he was a baby. They no longer make these anymore. You can't really find them. And so we couldn't find the toddler conversion set. Technically, this will convert to a toddler bed and then a day bed and then a full-size bed. But because it is a discontinued one, I cannot find those conversion sets anymore, and we did not buy them all at once. Buying baby furniture is expensive, so that just wasn't in the cards for us at that time. But it works really, really well for the farm theme. And when I found out we were having a boy, I was like, you know what? We will just get our 3-year-old a new toddler bed. It's going to be cheaper anyway. And we will use all of his furniture for the new baby. So, and the biggest thing is that I could probably get a conversion set for the same company. They're probably already all very similar, but the problem is that I wouldn't be able to match the brown. And if it was the white, it came in white too. If it was white, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but we got it in the wood tone brown, which I really do love. But as you can tell, we have lovely teeth marks and things. I don't feel like repairing it. I don't necessarily want to put anything chemically that might cover this up on the bed, so we're just going to leave it. And then there are some scratches over there. But the farm theme is the theme that we chose to go with. This bedding set is from Sweet JoJo Designs. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it, I think, on Wayfair. They sell it a lot of different places. We ordered it straight off the site because they had a lot of different options of different things that you could get. But we got 2 of these sheets. We got a changing table cover. I chose a separate gray crib skirt. And then over here on the glider, we have the blanket. I know the cushion on the back of the glider is turned around, but that's because I'm trying to kind of fluff it out. It was a little scrunched in the front, so technically that's backwards. Comes with a little ottoman, which is nice when it's the middle of the night and I am nursing the baby. I think I'm going to have it pulled out a little bit more, but I can't do that. I need my husband to do that. And if you can tell, this name, which I do put the name of our child in their room. All of my kids have this in their room. Not necessarily like this, but they have something that has their name on it in their room. It is a little bit off center, but I didn't want to move it, so I'll just have my husband scooch the crib just a little bit further that way. I don't want it all the way against the wall because, as you can see, there's a light there. And I don't have anything on this wall because these are pocket doors and they go into the walls on each side. This wasn't an original room to the house. This was kind of added on. They added this wall and closed it off, the previous owners. So the white is origami white. This used to be gray like the rest of our house, but the white is origami white, which I used in the downstairs bathroom and in the master bedroom. And then the green that I went with is called Brocco Flower from Sherwin-Williams. And it was kind of the medium toned green that I was looking at. And it pretty much matches the dark little bits of darker green on here almost perfectly. But the lighter one I thought was going to be too light when I finally got the stuff in. So my dad came out and helped me paint. My husband and my dad moved all the furniture, which was really nice. We do have a random TV tray table right here. It's not going to stay in here forever. It's basically just in here while I am nursing the baby so that I can have some water and a place to set my phone, all that kind of stuff. We have a little blanket that matches the crib sheets here, and I did get some prints. Now these frames are just from Dollar Tree. I didn't want to spend a ton of money getting 4 frames that matched. And if I decide I want to paint them, the frame, later on, I won't feel so bad doing it because they weren't very expensive. Ooh, it got dark. Sorry for the lighting issue. But I have 4 prints that match the bedding. And then that's the closet. That door does close all the way, but it is very hard. You have to like tug on it and it slams shut. It's not very well. We need to have somebody look at it. I think there's an issue with it. So I am just leave it kind of half open. So that way I'm not disturbing the house. This lamb picture over the changing table is from Hobby Lobby. It's actually from this year's spring shop. And I feel like the green of the grass just perfectly matches the green on the wall on the opposite side. It really is kind of a grass green accent wall. And I thought it was really cute with the mom with the baby lambs. So it worked out really nice. As you can see, we've got a matching quilted changing pad. This is actually probably the nicest changing pad that I've ever got. We are going to reuse some of the ones that we have for our younger son, but this is a really nice one, so I may actually end up buying a second one of this because obviously stuff gets on changing pads. I don't have any wipes or diapers in here yet. And then these are related to the bookshelf that I was thinking of placing back here because, as you notice, this is off center. I wanted to originally put the crib in the center of the room, and I just couldn't because there is no other place to put the glider but here. If I didn't put it here, it would be in the way of the closet. And I guess I could have put the changing table over here, but it made me nervous to put the changing table by the window with the blinds and stuff. And it will eventually have curtains. It doesn't have curtains right now because the baby won't be sleeping in here until probably winter at the earliest. And so it'll be really dark in here. There's no need to get it right now. We'll probably look at getting curtains for that window in next spring when it starts getting really light in the daytime, and it's definitely still going to be light out when the baby goes to bed. But I thought about putting some bookshelves on the wall over here. But then with the glider being right here, and it's going to be here probably for a couple of years, I now think that might be a little impractical. It's going to be difficult to get back there to them. So I don't know if that's something that I really want to do. But I have all these beautiful Beatrix Potter books. They are old looking because they belonged to me when I was a kid. My aunt and uncle sent them to me for every birthday and Christmas when I was really little. And I'll have to go through them. I think I have all of them. As you can see, this one has a sticker that I put on it when I was a kid. But I think these go so well with the little farm theme. And I think they would look really, really cute on a shelf. But that is not a great place to put a shelf, I don't think, because it's just going to be hard to get there. And I can't put anything on this wall because the doors go back there. It's hollow behind there. So let me know if you think I should still go on ahead and put a shelf there or not. I am so torn. I was really going to do it, and then I was like, oh, I don't know if that'll be practical or not. And I really want it to be practical. So we'll see. Let me know what you think. And if you have another idea about where I can put a shelf too, you can also leave that down below in the comments. I really do appreciate your guys' opinion. And even if it's not the same as mine, that doesn't matter. I'm not going to hate on you for having a different opinion to me. They're all just opinions after all. And we are going to eventually get a rug, small rug to go underneath the chair just to make sure that, because it is old, we do have to put WD-40 on it occasionally to make sure that it doesn't squeak so bad. And we don't want that to get on the carpet, even though, to be quite honest, I absolutely hate this carpet. I think it's disgusting. But I still don't want to damage it because I don't know if we're ever going to be able to replace it before we decide we want to move home completely. So we want to put a rug on the floor to kind of just protect the carpet from getting any stains on it. And I want it to kind of match the green, but I'm thinking like a small green circular rug that'll basically just be under the glider. And that's pretty much it. We haven't gotten any real toys or anything for the baby yet. If I do put up a shelf, I'll probably put up like a plant somewhere, or maybe get something that's kind of cute and farm-like to put down. But for now, it's going to be empty. I just like having things on the wall, just makes everything feel so much more complete. So that is all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, things are probably going to change just a little bit. I'm going to add in a little bit of like extra decor, but until I figure out whether I want a shelf behind the glider or not, and get a rug, I guess, it's not going to be fully complete. I don't like having a ton of clutter in the baby's room, just because I know that, especially when he is sleeping in the bassinet in our room with us, that he's just not going to be in here very often. And as he starts to get toys of his own, there is going to be more in here. But I'm very excited. We are all excited for baby Casey's arrival. We've got about 3 months left. Baby is due in June. My babies tend to come early, so it's probably going to be closer to the beginning of June. And in a upcoming video, I will let you guys know how that's kind of going to affect my upload schedule. My plan right now is to pre-film a lot of my summer decorating videos in May and then release those in June while I am on maternity leave, and just have them stored and ready to go. But that also means that I'm only really going to be doing about 1 video a week for a while, just so that I'm not too terribly overwhelmed with filming and getting things done. So we will see how that turns out, but right now that's my plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, definitely leave a like and make sure you are subscribed. I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. It's going to be my spring front porch. I am so excited to finally get that done. We had a really nice warm week, and even though it's supposed to be rainy right now and it's been kind of off and on cloudy today, it hasn't been too bad. It hasn't been too terribly cold. So I really do think spring is finally here to stay. So I'm gonna get the spring front porch done. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.